All right, Brett Fry back here again. Today we're going to talk about a supplement. Been seeing a lot of stuff about it. It's called SARMs, Selective Androgen Receptor Modulators. I haven't took a LGD 4033, GW, Ostarine. Oh, what else is there? I haven't took any of them. What I'm here to talk about today though is Rad 140. I took Rad 140 and it was an amazing pill. Everything worked great on it. But when there's things that's too good to be true, usually it is. So, back when the summer when I was cutting, I was at about 200 and I lost about 35 pounds. I cut down to 170, 165, somewhere in there. But like I said, I've been in this for a while, about 16 years on and off of working out. So I studied a lot of supplements and all that good stuff, pre-workouts, proteins, vitamins, amino acids, all that stuff. But like I said, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Rad, how it's been curing this and that. And it's scary because you don't know the future of it. You don't know the long-term side effects. It's still in the testing process. But like I said, they want your cholesterol under 200. Your good and bad, they want it under 200. 200 is the cutoff line. Like blood pressure would be 120 over 80. You can go a little bit higher and the doctor ain't going to care. 140 over 90 is usually when they put you on BP meds. But like cholesterol, the mark's 200, so they want you under it. But I was at 191 and I was on my clean diet. And it was this past summer, about 8 months ago to be exact. Because if you guys know about working out, when your test is going up, your cholesterol's got to be going up. That's why if you don't take in so much cholesterol, it kills your test levels, because test and cholesterol kind of run hand in hand. So this pill was amazing. My endurance was through the roof. My strength went up. I felt like I was 18, 20 years old again. Just run all day and recover like crazy. And so, like I said, I knew this pill was too good to be true. Like I said, it was Rad 140. People split dose it. I was taking 20 to 30 milligrams a day. I started out split dosing, then I just took them both together at once. So, it's either way how you want to do it. I hear people say split dosing's better. I also hear people say taking them together is better, but I think the half-life's like 24 to, I think like 48 hours or something. It lasts a while from what I've heard. So anyway, if you miss a day, it's like medication. It's not going to kill you, but the next day you want to get back on the time, back when you usually take it. But anyway, Rad might not work for you, but it worked great for me. But you got all these people pushing it, and that's making it because they're making big bucks off of it. And this supplement's in the gray area. It's not illegal, but it'll be illegal for long. The FDA will ban it because it's too close. Been hearing people say that it's like TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. They're saying it's producing as much test as that. I really didn't believe it, but with my results and how big I got so quick, I was like, "Oh, this is amazing," So I asked the doctor when I went in. I wanted to get my test and cholesterol measured because I wanted to see what my test was while I was on it, and then when I got off of it, I want to see how much it went down. But they asked me if I was having any trouble with ED, erectile dysfunction, lack of energy, stuff that low test would be, and I told them I wasn't, but. Anyway, long story short, Rad 140 is dangerous if you do not watch your cholesterol levels. When I was on my clean diet and I went in and got my cholesterol checked, it's probably been about 9-10 months ago, but when I went in at 8 months, my cholesterol was at 199. It was borderline. It was under the 200 mark where they wanted it, though. But when I went in there, the next time after taking Rad, now naturally my diet wasn't as good because I was bulking, but it wasn't terrible. And the lady threatened me. She said, "Did you fast?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "You sure you didn't forget and eat a cheeseburger or anything?" And I said, "No, I didn't." And she said, "Okay, well," she said, "you need to get back in here ASAP." tomorrow morning, so I knew something was wrong. My cholesterol had went from 191 to 355 in 8 months. And it had to have been from rad. But see, these people are making money off this rad, so everything's good. And it is an amazing pill. I'm not denying it at all. It worked tremendously for me. The problem is with it, though, is you don't know the long-term side effects, and if people's not getting their cholesterol checked, it could be very dangerous. I felt fine. It's like blood pressure. It could have been the silent killer. So, moral of the story is your cholesterol, I don't even think, no matter how bad you're eating, can go from 191 to 355 in 8 months. I mean, not even a year. 8 months. It went that high. So I'm just telling you guys the dangers of rad. If you do take it, definitely get your cholesterol checked out. Because like I said, I didn't have no symptoms. I felt, like I said, when I was 18, 20 years old. But it can be very dangerous. You're not hearing that stuff from people because they want to make money off of it. Which, like I said, it is a magical pill. It was too good to be true. That's why I went in to get my cholesterol and test checked. Because I knew something was going on. Because it was just, my lifts were amazing. My endurance was amazing. It was amazing for me. But I'm just telling people, if you're comparing them, if you want to bulk more, rad and LGD 4033 would be your go-to. If you're wanting more of endurance and more cut, would be like the Winstrol drug, the cut drug, which I've never touched a steroid in my life. But if you're into that, it would be your Ostarine or your GW for more endurance and cut. For bulking, I would definitely say rad or LGD 4033. But I'm just telling you guys to watch your cholesterol. I mean, get that checked because it's not worth it. It's not worth being big and stuff to take years off your life. That's why I've never touched a steroid. The acne, the mood swings, the long-term side effects, the heart, and it's just, you take stuff to counteract it. You get on steroids, which, like I said, I'm dead against them. Are they amazing? Yes. Pro athletes and bodybuilders and everybody wouldn't sneak and take them for endurance and muscle building and all that. They are amazing drugs. But, your heart, your cholesterol. So you get on serious hardcore steroids, well, then your cholesterol starts going up. So what do? You got to get on statins, Ravastatin or Crestor or something like that to keep it down. So now you're on this. Well, now your blood pressure spiking going through the roof. So now you're on BP meds to keep your blood pressure down. You're taking hawthorn berry. You're taking stuff for your prostate, celery seed, and I can't even think of the other one right now. But everything you're doing to get big, you're hurting your health because you're having to take another pill to counteract for that. So, milk thistle for your liver. So you got to watch your liver and stuff because that shit's liver toxic. So you're taking all this stuff to counteract this bad drug. But guys want to be big so bad, and I did too. I'm guilty of it. But I knew never to take it. And these guys just joined the gym and they want to get big. They said, "Man, I've been lifting for 4 or 5 months now and I'm not seeing any progress." They want to see progress every month, like when they did when they first started. When they first started, their body wasn't used to the heavy lifts and working out. So you are going to notice major progress in the first month or two. But you got to stay with it. You just can't say, "Oh, I'm not seeing any progress, I'm going to jump on steroids," because that's just not how it works. I mean, you got to build up to that. So I tell people, eat healthy, get your plenty of protein, at least 1 gram to 2 grams per pound of body weight, at least. Drink plenty of water. Take a pre-workout if you want. Extra blood flow ain't going to hurt you. As soon as you get done, that half an hour window, take your protein, your creatine, whether you take it before or after. Take all these supplements that's not bad for you, like creatine monohydrate that has been tested over and over again. Take things like that. Get as big as you can naturally. Then if you feel the need to have to take steroids, then take them. I mean, I'm never going to, but you would have every right to then. You've got as big as you can naturally. But just know your health risk and stuff when you take this stuff. Like I said, it's stuff can be dangerous. I mean, food can be dangerous in high quantities. I can't talk today, but so you just got to be careful on anything you put in your body. And that rad is extremely dangerous on your cholesterol. I'm just warning you guys. So you might hear good, 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 and it does this and does this and does this. Well, a car salesman and somebody, a realtor, anybody trying to sell you anything is going to tell you that. They want to make the profit off of it. And like I said, I'm not sitting here saying that this stuff didn't work. It was amazing, but I knew it was too good to be true. So, like I said, get your cholesterol levels checked. I mean, whether you got health care or not, that $65 or $100 and some is worth a blood draw and a visit. It's better than ending up in the grave, because, like I said, I felt fine, and my cholesterol was at 355. So, it was definitely not in my point in life where it wasn't worth it. So, anyway, if you guys have any questions, you can hit me up. Like I said, I'm always more welcome. Just write on the YouTube thing there, and I'll get back with everybody I can if you have any questions about supplements or bodybuilding or sports, predominantly baseball, football, basketball, anything like that, sports related or supplements, working out and stuff. I mean, I'm not claiming to know everything about everything, but I can help you out quite a bit on that stuff. Like I said, there might be a supplement you might ask about, and I have no idea. Like I said, I've never took Osterine, GW, or LGD 4033. I have only took RAD. And so, like I said, RAD was amazing for me. Will it be for you? Who knows? But it was amazing for me. So, anyway, like I said, this video is getting too long. So, like I said, if you guys do happen to take a well, especially steroids, but like a SARM, like what selective androgen receptor modulator stands for. If you take any of the SARMs, LGD, Osterine, RAD, any of them, make sure to get your cholesterol levels checked. I can't stress this enough. And while you're there, they're going to take your blood pressure anyway. That's good to know too, because it could raise your blood pressure. I'm on lisinopril at 10 milligrams for that, because I've cut salt, I've did everything, and that's hereditary. I can't get my blood pressure down. But keep an eye on your blood pressure too. Anything, it's good to go in and get checked up. Make sure your liver's functioning properly. You know, kidneys, and you know, diabetes. You know, what's your insulin and all that good stuff. So anyway, I hope this video helped you guys out. Like I said, I'm not putting down the companies that's selling this and everything, but if you look at anything on RAD, it says not for human consumption. It is in studies. They've studied it on rats and stuff. It is not for human consumption. So these sellers and marketers that's selling this and pushing that is saying are lab rats, or they're saying stuff like lab rats. What else are they using? Anything to sneak it through, where it says right on, not for human consumption, but they're just pushing it through, like, yeah, like I said, for study purposes only, or lab rats. You know, they'll always say on the videos, I studied on my lab rat, which is saying that they have took it. And so, anyway, like I said, any questions or anything, posted at the bottom here. And like I said, I wish you guys all the best. And if you, like I said, I can't stress it enough, if you guys get on it, make sure you get that checked, especially your cholesterol. Now, I will tell you on RAD, around week 3 or 4, your test will drop. I mean, your sexual desire will just be terrible. Your libido just plummets bad. So that is a negative for some people. You know, but like I said, around week 4, about the month mark, your test will go. It'll go. Your libido will be horrible. Also, I had something else on my mind I was going to mention. Your libido around week 4. Oh yeah, You can take this, I've heard, up to 3 months before you have to cycle off. So 3 months is as long as you can take it. I took it for a month, cycled off, and then I loved it so much I was going to go back and do 2 months and then cycle off. But I knew it was too good to be true when I went in and got my cholesterol levels tested, and I went from 191 to 355. I was like, I'm off of it. I had 5 or 6 bottles of Rad that I'd purchased because I was afraid the FDA was going to ban it, and it was a miracle pill. And I thought, it wasn't affecting me at all, but it was. So I sold all my Rad, and I haven't touched it since, and I never will, because it's not worth me being big or risking my life over a pill on getting bigger. Because once you get off steroids or anything, you're gonna either get skinny or fat again, because that's just how it is. Your body's not supposed to produce that much test. And so that's another story. But anyway, like I said, you all have a Merry Christmas, and